Hello students, my name is Arshan and today we'll do the 15th chapter from science textbook of NCERT for class 7th and the name of the chapter is Light part 2. So students, in the previous part we talked about mirrors, the images formed by them and their nature as well. Now in this part we will discuss about spherical mirrors. So let us start with a question. So you students might have observed that in the side mirror of a scooter or a car, the images of all the objects appear smaller than the object themselves. Have you ever wondered why is it so? So students, if you lift a stainless steel plate and saw your image in it, you will see it acting as a plane mirror. An image will be erect and of the same size. And if you see your image using the back of a steel spoon, you can also see your erect image through it and it will be very much smaller in size. So students, we can say that the spoon also acts as a mirror of some kind. Now you can also use any curved shining surface to see your image. Let us perform this activity 15.5 and understand more. Activity 15.5. We will take a stainless steel spoon, bring the outer side of the spoon near our face and look into it. We will see an image forming in it and then we will see the difference between this image and the image formed in a plane mirror. We will also note that whether the image is same or small or large. Then we will look at the image using the inner side of the spoon. This time we may find that our image is inverted and larger in size. And if we increase the distance of the spoon from our face, we may even see our image inverted. Then we will compare the image of our pen or pencil instead of our face. So students, interesting, right? On one side image is different and on another side of the spoon the image is very much different. So the curved shining surface of a spoon acts as a mirror, and the most common example of a curved mirror is a spherical mirror. So students, if the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror is concave, it is called a concave mirror, and if the reflecting surface is convex, then it is a convex mirror, as you can see in this picture. The inner surface of a spoon acts like a concave mirror, while its outer surface acts like a convex mirror. Now we know that the image of an object formed by a plane mirror cannot be obtained on a screen. So let us investigate if it is also true for the image formed by the concave mirror and perform this activity, that is activity 15.6. Students, you will conduct activity 15.6 in the sunlight, so be careful. Never look directly towards the sun or its image, as it may damage your eyes. You may look at the image of the sun when it is thrown on the screen or a wall. Activity 15.6. We will take a concave mirror, hold it facing the sun. Then we will try to get the light reflected by the mirror on a sheet of paper. We will adjust the distance of the paper until we get a sharp, bright spot on it. Then we will hold the mirror and sheet of paper steady for a few minutes. And we will also note that whether the paper start burning or not. So students, this bright spot is in fact the image of the sun. Now notice that this image is formed on a screen. An image formed on a screen is called a real image. Recollect that in activity 15.2, the image formed by a plane mirror could not be obtained on a screen. So students, such an image is called a virtual image. Now let us try to obtain on the screen the image of a candle flame formed by a concave mirror. And again let us perform this activity 15.7. We will fix a concave mirror on a stand and place it on a table. Then we will paste a piece of white paper on a cardboard sheet. This will act as a screen. Then we will keep a lighted candle on the table at a distance of about 50 cm from the mirror, and we will try to obtain the image of the flame on the screen. For this, we will move the screen till a sharp image of the flame is obtained. We will make sure that the screen does not obstruct the light from the candle falling on the mirror. Then we will see whether this image is real or virtual and is it of the same size as the flame or not. Now we will move the candle towards the mirror and place it at different distances from it. In each case, we will try to obtain the image on the screen and then we will record our observation in the table. Is it possible to obtain the image on the screen when the candle is too close to the mirror? We will see that as well. So we see that the image formed by the concave mirror can be real and virtual as well. Also, they can be erect or inverted also. So students, concave mirror are used for many purposes. Now you might have seen doctors using concave mirrors for examining eyes, ears, nose and throat. Concave mirrors are also used by dentists to see an enlarged image of the teeth as shown in this image. Now think students, if the bell is also kind of a spherical mirror, can you recognize the type of the mirror? Well, allow me to give you a hint that the outer surface of the bell is almost like a convex mirror. So students, let us move forward in our chapter and perform one more activity, that is activity 15.8. Activity 15.8, we will repeat activity 15.7 with a convex mirror in place of a concave mirror. Then we will record our observation in a table similar to table 15.1 and we will see that whether we get a real image at any distance of the object from the convex mirror or not, and if the image is larger in size of the object or not. So students, we will try to note that could we get a real image at any distance of the object from the convex mirror, and the image that we get in this activity whether it is larger or smaller in size than the object. But after performing all these activities, you can now clearly recognize the mirrors used as side mirrors in automobiles. These are convex mirrors. Now students, convex mirrors can form images of objects spread over a large area. So these help the driver to see the traffic behind them as in this picture. So students, with this we are almost at the end of our chapter. What have we learned in this chapter? Well, we have learned that a concave mirror can form a real and inverted image, and when the object is placed very close to the mirror, the image formed is virtual, erect and magnified. We also learned that the image formed by a convex mirror is erect, virtual and smaller in size than the object. Now students, it's time for some exercise portion. Let us perform these exercises as well to increase or to fortify our knowledge of this chapter. So the first question is, mark T if the statement is true and F if it is false. So students, the first statement is, we can obtain an enlarged and erect image by a convex mirror. So we know that this statement is certainly false. A concave lens always forms a virtual image, which is true. The next statement is, we can obtain a real, enlarged and inverted image by a concave mirror. So students, this statement is true. Now the next statement is, a real image cannot be obtained on a screen. So students, this is certainly false. A real image can be easily obtained on a screen. Now the next statement is, a concave mirror always forms a real image. Well students, this is false as well. Moving on to another question, that is, give one use each of a concave and a convex mirror. So students, the answer of this question is, one use of a concave mirror is, it is used by dentists to examine the teeth, and use of convex mirror is, it is used as side view mirror in vehicles. Moving on to the third question, which is, which type of mirror can form a real image? So students, its answer is very simple. We have learned in this chapter that concave mirror can form a real image. Now moving on to the fourth question, that is, a virtual image larger than the object can be produced by a first concave lens, second concave mirror, third convex mirror and fourth is plane mirror. So students, the answer for this question is concave mirror. A virtual image larger than the object can be easily produced by a concave mirror. So students, with this we are at the end of this chapter. I am sure you might have enjoyed all these activities. Also, don't forget to practice all these exercise questions at your home as well. So we will meet next time with some other interesting chapter. Till then, bye bye.